Hope you guys enjoyed your new year. Anyway, we have new arrivals showing up. Hopefully they don't overstay their welcome.
Só para salvar o país. Nós não estamos aqui para fazer mal a ninguém.
Vamos.
Está a perceber? Essas algemas foi porque eu acendi a primeira chama na cadeia da máxima segurança.
Madu! Abre essa porta, pá.
This social media video shows a woman run over by a military vehicle during a protest in Mozambique's capital, Maputo. Mozambique's armed forces said a duly identified military vehicle accidentally ran over a citizen as demonstrators gathered for a protest called by opposition leader Venancio Mondlane. The military said it profoundly regrets the incident. Mozambique has seen violent protests since October after Mondlane came second in the general election, reinstating the leading Frelimo party's 5-decade rule. Mondlane rejected the results and accused Frelimo of election fraud. A Frelimo spokesperson did not reply to Reuters' request for comment. Dozens of people have been killed in the protests, and Human Rights Watch says that at least 10 children have been killed by security forces suppressing them since October. Mozambique's military says it's accepting total responsibility for the woman's care at Maputo Central Hospital. Her condition is unknown. In a joint statement, the US Embassy in Maputo has condemned the incident, calling on Mozambique's government to investigate it, along with other disproportionate uses of force.
Então, é isso aí mesmo. Na portagem só passam pessoas hoje. Não passa nenhum carro. Hoje é dia das pessoas passar. Eu vou passar da cancela da portagem, mano. Ei, não se paga nada!
South Africa is the only country that is asylum seekers who go home for vacation. Make it make sense. Who goes on a vacation to a place where there's war?
Home Affairs Minister Leon Schreiber says the department has launched its first batch of deportation buses. Schreiber says the buses have been used to deport nearly 300 illegal minors back to Mozambique. He says the buses are part of several new initiatives by the department to clamp down on cross-border crime.
We also have launched the use of the first set of deportation buses by the Department of Home Affairs. This is an investment in enforcing the rule of law in South Africa. On the side of these buses, you will see that our mission is to enforce the rule of law. So when you see these buses out on the road, know that your government is working for you. The Department of Home Affairs is working for you.
Remember, this program has been launched already by the Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Leon Schreiber, on the other day. And fairly, these are the I would say the drones that we had kind of requested from the Department of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development. So since the 20th, we have actually started deploying them for real. It's not only here at Lebombo, we also have other contingent at Beitbridge, others at Maseru Bridge. So what we are fairly using them for, because we are now during the exit phase, we effectively use them for the purposes of managing the issues of the corridor, in terms of the traffic movement and all of that. But at the same time, we are also deploying them at the vulnerable segments of the borderline. So on that basis, we are able to pick up if people are trying to enter or exit the country illegally through the vulnerable segments on the borderline, and we are able to send our response team there to be able to go intercept those individuals. So as we have seen, the other day we did indicate that we've been able to arrest around 250 people on the vulnerable segments who are trying to enter or exit the country illegally. So it was also through the help of the drones in terms of the identification of those areas, but also the ability to see those people trying to enter or exit the country illegally.
You sure about that?
Guys, this is how they cross from Mozambique to South Africa. Police are there, soldiers are watching them. No one is doing nothing. They just look at them when they cross to South Africa. The police that are in Pretoria, Joburg, you are in big problem.
Moment because they are walking. If you can see here, there's a fence. Alicia, there's actually 2 people that are coming from Mozambique crossing into the country.
You look into the issue of those prisoners that have escaped. There is a huge possibility. You can't rule that possibility out, in that the first country they can skip to is South Africa.
It's a story that reads like a movie script but is shockingly real. 6,000 inmates recently escaped from prisons in Mozambique, with some managing to cross into South Africa undetected. Reporter Moloko Moloto tracked down one of these fugitives who agreed to speak to us exclusively. Now, he described how he managed to bypass what's supposed to be tightened border security. He also revealed that bribery played a significant role in facilitating his crossing, and claimed that officials on both sides of the border were involved.
We have the Border Management Authority, which is an agency of government here in South Africa that is manning our border. If you managed to come through, did you come through the rightful channels, the official channels, or you skipped the border? Were you not detected?
I didn't come through rightful channels, because remember, if I had to come through rightful channels, it means I will have been picked up by the Mozambican authorities on their side. So I had to use other means, you know. And there, remember, even the officials, everyone is hungry, everyone wants money there. So there are ways. Whether you go by the forest, whether you go by the gate, there is always a way. In all the borders, like even Swaziland, from Mozambique to Swaziland, anywhere in the world, there's always a way. There's always that 1% of someone who's going to assist you. Obviously, at that time I had to bribe someone to come into the country. Yes, I've done that. But we have to bribe people there by the mountain.
Are they South African government officials?
Both sides. Both sides.
Are you prepared to tell us how much you paid them?
That's nothing, but that's nothing, but at least it's something for their pocket.
So meaning you paid them little money?
It's not a little money, because now they already knew that there was.
The idea that our government, right, spends money on high-tech equipment such as drones to track movements of illegal immigrants, to capture them and place them on deportation buses to take them back home, only to find that it's actually the border patrol themselves who are being bribed to let them back into the country. And all of this costs 52 million rand. The second part that confuses me about this border patrol issue is that not only are they risking their jobs, but they're risking our lives and safety, because we don't know if one of the 6,000 prison escapees is a serial killer or one who kidnaps and sexually assaults women and children. So in other words, the guy who's being interviewed answering questions on how he managed to enter the country illegally bribed the officials with money under the table because he felt sorry they did not get their Christmas bonus for December. No cold drink, no Fanta, no Sprite, just money up front and just slide through the back door and home sweet home. And instead of Ramaphosa addressing this problem, he will show up with a speech saying he's in talks with the friendly Mo government, helping to create a solution to end the conflict, like always, because that's what he knows. Speech, speech, speech. By the way, do you remember this guy?
Myself and General Dekanya spoke.